Did you know that just 30 minutes of the right exercise a day after age 55 can slow aging, sharpen your memory, and even prevent fractures? After the age of 55, our bodies begin to undergo significant physiological changes. Muscle and bone mass decline, cognitive function slows, cardiometabolic risk increases, and without intervention, these changes accelerate, increasing the risk of frailty, disease, and early mortality. But there's one intervention consistently proven to delay these outcomes: exercise. In this 8 minutes video, we explore 5 scientifically validated benefits of staying physically active after 55 and how the right exercises can help you preserve function, prevent disease, and extend your health span. If this is a topic you'd like to see more videos on, please hit the like button and consider subscribing to our channel to help us reach more seniors and expand our community. First off, let's start with sarcopenia, the age-related loss of skeletal muscle mass and strength. Beginning in the 5th decade of life, muscle mass declines by approximately 1 to 2% per year, and strength by 3 to 5% per year due to a combination of hormonal shifts, reduced physical activity, and anabolic resistance. Lower testosterone, estrogen, and growth hormone levels impair muscle regeneration. Simultaneously, mitochondrial function deteriorates, reducing muscle endurance and increasing fatigue. Over time, sarcopenia leads to impaired mobility, falls, disability, and hospitalization. Targeted strength training activates mechanistic target of rapamycin, mTOR, which promotes muscle protein synthesis. It also increases recruitment of type 2 fast-twitch fibers, critical for balance and reactive movements. A 2022 meta-analysis in Aging Research Reviews found that resistance training significantly increased both muscle mass and strength in adults aged 60 and above, especially when performed twice weekly. A 2011 review published in the Journal of Nutrition, Health and Aging confirmed that older adults still respond robustly to resistance training, particularly when combined with protein intake. Suggested exercises include chair squats, resistance band rows, dumbbell deadlifts, light to moderate load, step-ups for leg power. Next up, cognitive function, especially memory, attention, and executive processing, declines with age largely due to structural and biochemical brain changes. The hippocampus, responsible for memory consolidation, can shrink by up to 1 to 2% annually after age 60. There's also a reduction in cerebral blood flow and a decrease in brain-derived neurotrophic factor, BDNF, a key neurotrophin that supports neurogenesis and synaptic plasticity. These changes increase the risk of mild cognitive impairment and eventually dementia, including Alzheimer's disease. Cardiovascular activity boosts BDNF expression, improves cerebral perfusion, and enhances insulin signaling in the brain, which is essential for neuronal health. A 2020 randomized trial published in Neurology showed that 30 minutes of moderate-intensity aerobic exercise 5 days a week for 6 months significantly improved memory function and hippocampal volume in adults aged 55 to 80 with mild cognitive concerns. The Harvard Aging Brain Study showed that older adults engaging in consistent aerobic exercise had greater hippocampal volume and improved memory performance over time. Suggested exercises include brisk walking 30 minutes a day, low-impact aerobic dance stationary cycling, Nordic walking with poles for added intensity. 3. With advancing age, bone resorption outpaces formation, leading to a net loss in bone mineral density. Women can lose up to 20% of bone mass in the first 5 to 7 years after menopause due to estrogen deficiency. Men follow a slower but steady decline. This weakening of the bone matrix increases the risk of osteopenia, osteoporosis, and fragility fractures, especially in the hips, spine, and wrists. Fractures in later life are associated with increased mortality, loss of independence, and institutionalization. Mechanical stress stimulates osteocytes to activate osteoblasts, the cells responsible for new bone formation. This is governed by Wolff's law. Bones adapt and grow stronger under pressure. The Liftmore trial showed that high-intensity resistance and impact training significantly increased spine and femoral neck BMD in postmenopausal women with low bone mass, without increasing injury risk. Suggested exercises include step-ups with weights, weighted squats with progressive overload, heel drops on a firm surface, resistance band shoulder presses for spine loading. 4. Cardiovascular aging involves arterial stiffening, endothelial dysfunction, and increased oxidative stress. After 55, there's a rise in systolic blood pressure, total cholesterol, and arterial plaque accumulation. This accelerates the risk for hypertension, atherosclerosis, heart failure, and myocardial infarction, which remain the leading causes of death in older adults. Endurance-based training enhances vascular elasticity, increases nitric oxide availability, and improves autonomic balance by reducing sympathetic tone. A 2018 circulation meta-analysis involving over 330,000 individuals found that regular physical activity reduced the risk of cardiovascular events by up to 30% and all-cause mortality by 20 to 35%, even in those over 60. The Harvard Alumni Health Study showed that older adults who burned 2,000 plus calories a week through physical activity had up to a 33% lower risk of premature death. Suggested exercises include 30-minute brisk walks 5 times per week, swimming or aquatic jogging. Elliptical training, cycling at moderate pace. Start with low-impact options and gradually increase duration and intensity under supervision if needed. Last but not least, insulin resistance increases progressively with age due to visceral fat accumulation, chronic inflammation, mitochondrial decline, and impaired GLUT4 translocation in skeletal muscle. Adults over 55 are more likely to develop prediabetes or full-blown type 2 diabetes, which doubles the risk of heart disease, stroke, and dementia. Physical activity increases AMPK activity and enhances GLUT4 expression, facilitating glucose uptake into muscle cells, independent of insulin. Resistance training also increases lean mass, which acts as a reservoir for glucose disposal. The Diabetes Prevention Program found that 150 minutes of moderate exercise per week reduced the risk of diabetes by 58% in adults over 60, compared to only 31% with medication alone. Suggested exercises include stair climbing or treadmill intervals, light resistance circuits, for example, push-pull-lower yoga to lower cortisol tai chi to reduce stress and improve balance. Exercise is not just a lifestyle choice, it's a clinically validated prescription for healthy aging. From maintaining muscle and memory to protecting your bones, heart, and blood sugar, movement matters more than ever after 55. These aren't theoretical benefits, they're backed by decades of peer-reviewed research. The key is consistency, proper guidance, and finding movements that meet your ability and goals. Which benefit are you focusing on right now? Let us know in the comments and subscribe for more science-based strategies to help you age smarter, stronger, and longer.